Hello my lovelies, welcome to today's video, which is going to be a little favorites video. It has been a hot minute since we have filmed one of these. The last one that I could see, I had red hair still, so it's been, I think that's like a year now. Probably not quite a year, but oh my gosh. And I have some things that I've absolutely been loving, and I wanted to sit down and share them with you guys. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so believe it or not, I don't have that many makeup favorites to share with you. I'm sure just like everybody else with the COVID-19 pandemic going on, don't have a lot of extra spending money, so we haven't been buying a lot of new things, but I do have a few things. First one, you probably won't be surprised by, and this is the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm. This one is in the shade Nug. I do also have the shade Bubble, but I don't like it as much as this one. This one is more of kind of a natural peachy nude kind of color, but it gives the lips like the most beautiful, just like juicy glow. Like, I know that sounds a little bit weird, but whenever I take pictures with this and I look back at the pictures, I'm like, what lip is that? And it's this one. So I absolutely love it. It's very moisturizing, very good for your lips. I also love the packaging, the plain white, the silver, and it's a little magnetic close, which is really nice. Really affordable. I want to say, well, maybe not really affordable, but I want to say it's like $12–15. I can put the actual price right here, but definitely not crazy expensive. So I would definitely recommend trying that out. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stay on lips for just a second, because I do have two more lip products to share with you, and it's actually the combination I'm wearing right now. And I really love this. I mean, for any time of the year, but it's very fall, kind of a deep, rusty, brownish red. I'm really obsessed with it. This has been my go-to combination for the last little bit when I'm not going out because I put a mask on. But if I'm doing a fall lip, this is my favorite combination. And I start with the Colourpop CA Love Velvet Blur lipstick. I love their packaging also, the rose gold with little stars. I don't know if you can see those. And it also has little stars on the actual lipstick. Hopefully you can see that. Super cute. Packaging is well made. Colourpop is super affordable. But I love the Velvet Blur formula. I was gonna say finish, but that's not quite right. Formula, it's like a softer version of a matte. I really love it. I want to buy more shades in this same formula, so if you haven't tried it out yet, do that. And then the lip gloss I like to top it with is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Hot Chocolit Gloss Balm, and it's just this really gorgeous, like deep reddish brown, lots of sparkles in it. I actually love this formula in general. Fenty probably does my favorite glosses right now, which I don't like glosses, so that's saying a lot. It's super comfortable on the lips. It's not sticky. It smells amazing. Every time I put it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Like, I forget. But yeah, super pretty. Just a nice little doe foot applicator. This is a mini one. It came in a set last Christmas with a bunch of other colors. But yeah, this gloss in general and also this color, amazing. So if you haven't tried out those glosses, go do that. Okay. Next up, we have the Juvia's Place, the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. If you've been watching my videos, this probably won't be a surprise either, but I am obsessed with this highlighter. It gives the most gorgeous, it's kind of like wet looking, but still natural. You can definitely build it up or not build it up, depending on what kind of finish you want. So gorgeous. This is obviously the lighter shade. It's kind of a nice champagne-y almost a little bit, but it has a like whitish reflect, which makes it very vibrant. It's what I have on today. I really love it. It applies super well, very kind of creamy. And I mean, look at the, well, first of all, the packaging is very cute. I love the little pattern. It feels well made. It's got a nice mirror inside, and the pan is also really big. And this is also affordable. I can't remember the exact price, but it was not very much. I will put it up here. And I actually really want to try out more of their products. I have definitely been sleeping on them. I remember when their palettes first started coming out, people loved them. So I do have plans to buy at least 1 or 2 of their palettes when I get the chance. And hopefully they'll be just as amazing as the highlighter because I'm obsessed. This is also a Black owned brand. Super, super important to be supporting them right now. Always, but especially right now. So go ahead and check them out if you have not already. And I do highly, highly recommend this highlighter. It's just gorgeous. All right, next up, we're going to do a couple of skincare products. The first one is the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. And I hesitate to share both of these products because they are definitely more on the pricey side. These are things that I would maybe purchase myself, but for the most part I'm going to ask for them as gifts. Christmas, birthdays, when people are going to be spending a little bit more if they have the money, obviously. I love, well, first of all, I love the packaging. Super cute. It feels really well made. I'm actually, if you've used this before and you know how to get into the bottom part, let me know because I'm pretty sure there's more left in there, but I can't get it to come out. The applicator on the top, which I do love, it's just like a little flat and you squeeze it and it dispenses the product out the top, which is super nice. I much prefer that to like a jar you have to scoop out of because that doesn't feel very hygienic. And with this, it's like a pre-measured kind of pump. I don't know, I really like it. But this just makes your skin feel like so plump, so hydrated. Honestly, like most of the time moisturizers moisturize and I don't notice that much of a difference, but with this I could actually tell a difference with my skin. It made it so soft and so smooth. So I know it's a little bit expensive, but if you're looking for a moisturizer to splurge on, you want something a little bit nicer, I highly, highly recommend this one. I'm absolutely in love with it. And then this, I do love to use these two in combination, amazing together, but I also love them separately. But this is the Hydropeptide Moisture Reset Phytonutrient Facial Oil. It does say it is anti-wrinkle and restoring. And I know a lot of people are very hesitant to use oils on their face because it seems very like counterintuitive. We're used to not wanting an oily face, so why would I put oil on my face? But it is actually really, really great for your skin, especially oily skin types. I know that sounds wrong, but I love putting this oil on my face. This is so expensive. I got this from a FabFitFun box and I'm sad that I'm obsessed with it because it's so expensive. But if you are a FabFitFun member, I have seen it in the add-on section where it's sold at a discounted price. It's still around $50, but it's regularly over $100. Ugh, I know, guys. But again, if you're looking for something to splurge on, something to add in, this takes just the tiniest amount to use all over the face. I love to mix it in with whatever moisturizer I'm using, and you don't have to use it every night. I like to use it usually like kind of every other night or only a couple times a week. I've noticed it helps when I'm having really bad breakouts. It kind of helps to clear them up a little bit. And it's just kind of your basic little squeezy tube with oil. But I also love the pink bottle, so cute. Like, I know it doesn't really matter, but it's glass. It feels really well made. I would hope so for the price point, but yeah. So another amazing thing if you're looking to splurge a little bit on your skincare, which is somewhere I can say, I feel like for the most part, obviously not completely, it is worth it to spend a little bit more money. But yeah, so love that also. Okay, next product. Most of you are gonna be like, what the heck is that? Because it's such a weird shape. This is actually a microfiber hair towel. This one is from the brand Kitsch. Super cute. I was actually gifted this one for reviewing purposes, but I do absolutely love it. I was actually using I had just started using a different microfiber hair towel before they reached out to me. So when they did, I was super excited to try it out. I don't want to say most people probably don't realize that it's quite different than a normal towel. And I'm not a hair expert by any means, but I'm going to tell you what I've heard and also what I've experienced. So traditional towels are actually quite bad for hair when you're drying it out, especially if you do it roughly. It can cause a lot of damage. The microfiber is much more gentle on your hair. I also find that it makes my hair dry a lot faster, which I have very thick hair. So I can go to bed with it wet and I wake up and it's still kind of wet. Like, it holds moisture in, and I do notice quite a difference with this. So just that right there makes it worth it. But it's much less damaging, and I also feel a little less wasteful. Traditionally, or I used to put like a whole body size towel on my hair, just, you know, up in a little twisty kind of turban, and I like this because I don't have to use a whole nother towel. It's just a little small, perfectly sized hair towel. But yeah, I've been absolutely loving that. I will use one of these for the rest of my life. Like, game changing, I feel like. And so the way that you use it, it will have one wider end with a button. So this is going to go around the base of your neck. You'll twist your hair up like you would if you were going to put it up in a towel. And then you put that around the back of your head. And then you'll just twist it in the front. And then the skinnier end has a little elastic loop that you pull around and hook on the button. And it's much less heavy on your head too than a normal size towel. So if you haven't tried out a microfiber hair towel, I highly, highly recommend it. Again, this one is Kitsch. I do love it, but there is a bunch of other brands that do them as well. Okay, next up we have a couple pieces of jewelry, which if you've known me for any length of time, I used to, well, I'm still not really into jewelry. Like, I have a pair of earrings that you guys always see me in these because they're the only ones I wear. I don't wear a lot of rings, just my wedding ring at the moment. I don't really like bracelets. And I used to wear more necklaces, and then I finally kind of decided on my style. And I found like one necklace that I wore all the time, and I had one that I change it out with rarely. But since joining FabFitFun, I have found myself falling in love with necklaces again, which is, it feels crazy to me because I was always like, oh, I don't need a lot of jewelry, but I absolutely love having pieces that I love that I can change out with different outfits. The ones that I have, I also feel like you can really dress up, dress down, whatever. So the first piece I have is this one right here. If you watched my my fall 2020, the most recent one when this video is going up, unboxing, it's in that video as well. This is a Jenny Bird necklace. I don't remember the exact name of it. I will put it down in the description, but it's this little layered necklace. So it has just a plain chain that is a little bit shorter, and then the longer chain actually has some little like flat, not, I wouldn't say plates, but little flat pieces in it, and they really catch the light, very sparkly. And then at the end it just has this really nice kind of thin pendant, which is also very shiny, and it's a little like misshapen, whatever. Super pretty. I love wearing this one to work. I've always loved silver jewelry, and this one is just a really, really nice addition to my collection because it's very versatile. It's also extremely well made. I believe that Jenny Bird necklaces are a little on the pricey side, but I follow them on Instagram and I see all their pieces and they all look so pretty. So I may invest in one in the future. I feel like that's kind of what it is an investment. If you treat them well and you're careful, they'll last for a long time. But yeah, super pretty, and I have been loving that one. The next one is actually the one that I have on right here, and I don't know if you can see. It's very sparkly. It's little moons and stars. It's a gold kind of choker style necklace. This is by Thai Jewelry. I believe, if I'm wrong, I'll put it up here, but I'm pretty sure it's Thai Jewelry. And I bought this in my FabFitFun add-ons. The Jenny Bird one was a selection. This one was an add-on purchase. And I absolutely love this one too. I should have grabbed my other necklace. It's another multi-layered chain necklace with almost like little coins on it, one on each strand. That's also from FabFitFun. And that's what really got me started loving gold jewelry, because before this I never wore gold jewelry. Like, I was silver only. I didn't like gold. It felt very antique-y to me and I didn't like that. But recently, after I got that necklace, I've been obsessed. So I saw this one with the little moons and the stars and I loved it and I wanted to buy it. Obviously it was at a discounted price. I want to say it was just under $20 for this one, which feels pretty affordable for a nice necklace. And I love super like delicate little pieces. That's kind of my style. I like to lean more towards delicate things than like chunkier things. But yeah, I have been absolutely loving it. Okay, last thing, I have scooted you guys out a little bit, hoping that it will fit in frame better. It probably still won't fit all the way, but it is this jacket. It's very like oversized, and I can't remember what this is called. It's not mink. I want to say it's like teddy something. Very like super soft, super plush, and it's also on the inside. So it's more of like this tan kind of camel color and then a white inside. Super oversized, so warm, so cozy, like the ultimate cozy jacket. It has really, really nice big pockets on both sides, and a very large oversized hood, which I love. This is just like the ultimate cozy jacket. And if you know me, I love cozy things like super soft blankets, fuzzy socks. I'm all about cozy items. So I saw this at TJ Maxx and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to buy it. And so it was affordable. This is from the brand CNC California. It is faux fur. I don't buy real fur. But yeah, I love it. So cozy. I feel like it's warm enough that you could wear it in fall and winter. Probably even spring. It keeps you so warm, so cozy, so comfortable, while still being kind of like stylish. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Okay, I know I said that was the last thing, but I actually thought about one more thing that I want to talk about really quick, and it is a podcast that I discovered recently, which is the I Weigh podcast by Jameela Jamil. And I don't know if you might recognize her name. She is an actress. I know she does a lot of like TV show hosting, and she was on The Good Place, which is actually where I first saw her. And I stumbled across her podcast, and it is so like refreshing. It's based mainly on like shame, so they talk about things that a lot of people don't talk about, like things that people don't want to talk about, you know, mental health, discrimination, body image, eating disorders, like just a whole variety of issues that I think are really important. And I wish people would talk about more. Like it's very interesting, but it's so informative and, like I said, refreshing to just hear people talk about these things that no one talks about. And I think especially when it comes to you know, mental health and discrimination, I think the more that people learn about those things, the more we can move forward with actually fixing them. And I really love it. I haven't found, like, for the most part, I don't really like kind of inspiring podcasts, but this one is just amazing. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend that everybody go and listen to it. Go listen to it with an open mind, especially if she's talking about things that maybe you don't understand, you haven't had a lot of experience with. It is so eye-opening, and she is incredible, and all of her guests are just incredible. Like, I know that I sound very excited about it, but I do honestly love it. Like I said, it's so open and so refreshing, and it's just really good. And I think it would help out a lot of people if everybody went and listened to it. Maybe they could see things in a light that they haven't seen them in before. So I'm gonna stop ranting about it now, but I highly recommend you go check it out. You should be able to find it wherever you listen to podcasts. All right, that is going to be it for this one. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. I love sitting down and doing these more kind of chatty videos with you. I think they're super fun. I feel like I'm just sitting down and like chatting with friends. And I would really love to know what you guys have been loving. So leave me a comment down below with any products. It could be anything: makeup, beauty, lifestyle, food, whatever. I always love to try out new things. So please let me know that down below. Please also don't forget to like and comment if you liked this video. Those help me out so much. I can't even explain how much those help me out. And then of course, don't forget to also subscribe and hit the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you whenever I post a new video, because I love having you guys here. Yeah, and that's going to be it. So I will see you guys all in my next one.